What's the deal? What's the deal? It's the boy Duane McLean at Duane McLean TV. Back again, of course, with the wrinkly tee. You know how I do. Y'all know how I move. And so today, man, we're gonna be sitting here talking about Colin Kaepernick and nigga face looking kind of shiny. You know what I'm saying? I just put my face, my nighttime facial hydration. I'm about to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get up early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Starting a whole nother day. And I want all y'all to start your day off tomorrow thinking positive. Wake up thinking positive. Get y'all shit together. You know what I'm saying? Just think positive. Go ahead and get right. So today we're talking about Colin Kaepernick and this whole situation, man, and just trying to put some light onto it, and just basically just giving my thoughts on the whole situation. So basically, the whole thing with the Colin Kaepernick situation, I feel like it's outdated. It should have been stopped. I'm tired of hearing about Colin Kaepernick. You know, now I do want to say I'm not against him kneeling. I do feel like I appreciate him protesting, but I hate people that just half step. You know, I feel like the kneeling was like a guy about to get into a fight, and he talk a lot of shit, but he don't fight. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to protest, man. If you really want to say you want to talk about police brutality, go around to communities and talk to cops to try to get to understand what it is. Start a program for black boys to get out of trouble. You know, most of the time they shooting us when we in trouble in these low budget areas. They harass in these low budget areas. These cops harass people. So you need to go to these areas and talk to the cops, try to set up anger management programs. I would love to see Kaepernick take that route. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to Somalia and donating money to kids. I'm glad he did that. You know, they needed that. He could have did that and something else. There's so many other different ways that you can take when it comes to, you know, going against, you know, police brutality. You know, you can talk to the police, you can talk to young black, you can start up programs, you can donate money to the people's family who's got shot. I don't know if he did that, you know, and then it trips me out is that he wants to go back and play for the NFL when you call them slave owners, you call them this and you call them that, and you want to go back and play for him. You talk all this junk, and now you want to go play for him. That's just real crazy to me. I don't really understand his whole logic, his idea behind that. Like, you called them all these names and you expect them to bring you back in, and then they are a bunch of slaves owners. Y'all think there's not one? Y'all gotta understand, there's not one black NFL owner, not one. I think only 0.2%, probably 2%. There's only like 2% minorities that own the NBA. That's like including Chinese and black. It's like 2%. All the rest of the owners, 98% are all white. And Colin Kaepernick is trash, man. The dude, his last season with the 49ers, they were 2-14. They were trash. Like, he's acting like he's this big time quarterback that's gonna come back and kill the game. What the fuck is that? On my wall. He like he's gonna come back and change the game. I don't even think he was really much of a good player. I feel like he was good that one year that Alex Smith carried him to a Super Bowl. They made it to the playoffs in 2013. I know I'll just look this information up. He's a decent quarterback, but he's not this top flight quarterback. And I think it's a money grab. I think having the black support, people gotta understand how much money black people have. We are the poorest, but the richest. Okay, this little 14% of the United States is by 2050 is going to have a zero amount of net worth because we spend all our money. We're very valuable. The black, why do you think companies want to have a rapper as their leader? Why do you think? So I spoke with a guy, he was over the textile department for Under Armour, and he was telling me how they just got 2 Chainz, is it 2 Chainz they just got? They just got some rapper, but he said Under Armour wants to compete in the urban area with Nike and Reebok and Adidas. He said he wanted to compete with them. I said, man, y'all don't think y'all need to go that route? Y'all not. Nobody really wants to wear that ugly ass logo. And so he said he wants to go out and get a rapper. Black people are very valuable. Y'all look, black people. The weave industry, 80 to 90% of that multi-billion-dollar industry comes from the black woman. 80%. I say 90. Comes from the black woman. That is crazy that this little small community buys that much motherfucking weave that he makes over $1 billion a year. I won't say $1 billion, maybe 500 million. That's still a lot for weave. Rims. Who buys the most motherfucking rims? Black people. This shit on my head, this is a whole $1 billion industry. Mostly only black people buy. We spend a lot of our fucking money. Jordan, We are their number one consumer. You know, I want to say number one. You know, you got to understand white kids buy Jordans too, but nobody, you go to the hood right now, you see 15 niggas walking, they all got shoes on. What I'm trying to say is Cap noticed how the black dollar is very important. So he wants to, this is him again this year, trying to get black people on the side. And there was a lot of police shootings this year, you know, that I don't really hear him talking about or trying to bring acknowledgement to. What about the guy who got shot in the car? I mean, I really feel like he wants to come back to the NFL and play because he needs that check. But I also feel that it might be a hidden agenda, man. It might just be more propaganda because I also got to look. Kaepernick's down with them boys. He's part of the Illuminati. Facts. Go Google it. Go Google it. He's part of it. He's with them boys. All right? Y'all got to understand, there's, within that brotherhood, you got the top, medium, right here, and then the bottom. Then you got us at the very bottom. All right, Kaepernick ranges right around the little level right above us. And there's a group of people that work with the people at the top. And the people at the top have secrets they don't tell those people down there. So people at the top like to keep us separated down here. They like to stir up a lot of drama, stir up a lot of bullshit. And they have to have figures to socially engineer society. I got to understand TV is the #1 social engineering tool in the world. Okay, and TV, since the TV as it came out, has been social engineering society. They do not want blacks and whites to stick together. Don't get me wrong, are white people racist? Yeah, but I can't compare your local racist white dude to a KKK member. That's just two different levels of racist. I went to work with men who said they don't associate with black people, but we work together and we got the job done. What if we could do that with society? What if we could set away our hatred for each other and just live normal? It could work if we tried, but we got to keep this anger up. We got to keep this hate up, and we got to keep it to where we're poor and we're looking like this and we're loud and angry. People don't want to be around us. I don't really get that much hate from white people. I actually got a lot of good white. I actually met a lot of my lifetime. I say I only experienced racism 2 times, and it was very minimal. Like a racist joke. Like you're around white guys and or white girls and they get comfortable and they just say a racist joke. It's very minimal. I don't really see this what other people see. You know, now, are cops out there, do they pick who they want to arrest? Yeah. And are most of the time niggas up there doing something? Yeah. Have I ever got followed by the cops? Nah. I got followed by the cops when I picked up my homeboy, who is a known criminal in the town. He has long dreads. He fits the description. The cop followed right behind me. I guess because they were looking for him. You know, what I'm saying is they got to socially engineer it to where we in society think there's something there that it's not there. I personally, I know it's, I put it like this. I'm not saying racism's not there. What I'm trying to say that it's not how we're looking at it for it to be, you know. And I really feel like Cap is there to keep it separated, keep the narrative going, and to keep it saying, oh, they're a bunch of this and they're racist and all that and hate the NFL and all this other stuff, because it generated, you know, last year they generated a lot of negativity. It also generated negative publicity is publicity still, you know, and it wants to keep us separated. That's why I feel like Kaepernick's one of them people that got planned to the system, did this, he knew it, and then he's rocking he makes it so plain. He just looks like a character to me. He doesn't just seem normal. He's rocking the big afro, and out of nowhere he started rocking that big afro out of nowhere, and you know, he did have braids, didn't he? I think he took the braids out and rocked the afro. You know, wearing the all black in the commercials. You know, he just make it. Then the day he had on a Kuta Kente shirt. I'm like, come on, man. It's almost like he's trying to make it seem like, yeah, I'm trying to make it seem like that's what this is about. You know, like this is a big racist thing. Cops are killing our people. We need to do something. Do something. That's what I want to see. I'm with you, my dude. I want to see something done. I want to see people sitting down, getting whites and blacks in the room, Mexicans, all of us in the room, and let's start talking about it. Let's start having leaders. Let's start having people. Let's start mingling more. Let's start setting up more shit where we can be around each other more. Because, you know, when you go to these schools, like around here where I'm from, there's white and blacks everywhere. There's no hate. We all speak to each other. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I really don't see it as much as people try to perceive it to be. Is it there? Yeah, I'm not saying it's not there. Now, cops killing people, I would like to see Cap push for a way to stop police brutality, at least slow it down. Make it to where there is going to be more consequences for the cops. To where police brutality or anything like that, you get caught doing that, there's extreme consequences. You're going to lose your pension, insurance, your job. It has to be something very extreme to where, because you got to hit the white man pocket. That's the only place that hurts him the most. Only place. There needs to be less. They need to redo the whole judicial system where they side the cop more. They need to stop that. He needs to find a way to fight for these people more in court to get them higher consequences. You know, I feel like the officer has way too much power. He needs to lose some of that power. They need to just make them like contractors almost. They have way too much power. Way too much power as that. And if he wants to go that route, then I want to see him do something. Right now, he's just doing a bunch of yapping, man. That's just a bunch of yapping. That's just a bunch of shit to get some money in his pocket. See, the last time he kneeled, he got a contract from Nike. I think that Nike contract is done. I think they're like, hey, man, we paid you for a year. You think you about to get paid for 5 years? Like, LeBron got a lifetime contract with Nike. It's worth $1 billion. He's LeBron James. I think they about to give Colin Kaepernick that. He's about to get like 5 or 10, maybe $5 to $10 million a year. And the dude said, I don't know why he's still complaining. If you want to play football so much, go play in the Canada League. Go play arena football. Zoo, start your own little backyard league. There's nobody stop you playing football. You want to play in the NFL. You want them checks. You want to just keep your name relevant. You're more concerned about being relevant. You don't care about playing because you know you're not that good. You know you trash. You ain't that good. You think competing in... Look, he had a little workout tape. A decent little workout tape. Imagine if it was grown men. That's in the workout. Remember when Hoodie Melo were playing? And y'all remember Hoodie Melo? We thought when we get to the league, it was going to be this amazing thing. No, when Hoodie Melo got to the league, he was trash. We didn't even see Hoodie Melo. That hood was gone. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't making them shots like he wasn't without practice. Because that's practice. There's no pressure. So he might be throwing in passes in that little high school he was at. But adding some 250-pound grown men coming at him full speed, that's going to change all that shit up. All that shit's going to get changed up. All that shit's going to get changed up. So he knows he's trash. Him wearing the Kunta Kinte shirt, it's all propaganda, man. He feels like a lame to me, man. It doesn't seem like he's really about making a change. I don't see him come to the communities. I don't see him trying to do anything. I just see him want to make a bunch of noise just to get them checks. I really feel like he's down on them boys. You gotta look. He's with the Alpha Phi Beta. I think that's the fraternity he's in. He's with a frat. I think it's the same one Martin Luther King's part of. I know he's with a popular frat. I didn't look it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. We just give a raw intake. You know what I'm saying? Going raw. But y'all know which one he's in. Just put that in there. That's enough information for me. You down with a frat? You down with a brotherhood? And then you're famous? That makes it worse. Now, for my ordinary cats watching this who down with fraternities, you know, don't get me wrong. I want you to know you are doing some Greek shit. You know, it's from the Greeks. They made that to keep you from siding with Marcus Garvey. You know, but I'm not trying to come at y'all no way. But when you up there in the upper echelon, it's different. Y'all gotta understand, when millions of dollars are around, the atmosphere is different. Okay. Just remember when you was working at a little job, making $7 an hour, how the atmosphere was compared to you making $20 an hour. The whole atmosphere is gonna be different. Too much shit's on the line. People gonna take more shit serious. Shit's gonna have to go certain ways. So, with that being said, Cap being with the frat, he probably knows some Masons. Cause I want y'all to look. The people that Trayvon Martin's father was a Mason. A lot of the people who got killed last year were all linked to either Eastern Stars or Masons. Like all of them. Sandra Bland, all of them. And that's not by accident. How is that? That's very ironic, man. It's like, say I get slapped in the face. And then another dude, say I get slapped in the face and I'm from this side of town. And another dude from this side, on the same side of town, gets slapped in the face right down the road. And we all seen it happen. Then we all talk about us getting slapped. That's a stupid analogy. I give a bad one. I'm sleepy. Can't think of nothing good. I had something good. Damn. Fuck, what could be a good analogy, man? Where it's like, it's ironic that all of them happen to be Masons. Okay, I work at Walmart, right? I get robbed in the parking lot. And then another person, he work at Walmart. Nah, that's a bad one too. Anyways, fuck it. I fucked up. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't think of nothing tonight. I'm like, damn, that's a stupid analogy too. Damn, this shit's stupid. But all the motherfuckers were all Masons who were linked, or at least the person who got killed was linked to a Mason. These motherfuckers are strategic. They know who to put this down through, what chains to go through. And most of the people in the law company, and not in the law are all Masons or some part of a secret society. Amber Geiger, boss, and the judge were in the same sorority together. You see the year she got? You see how they treat Amber Geiger? That shit, when that brotherhood is involved, it's a difference. It's almost like my brother, my homie I grew up with. I got a secret oath to him. Not a secret oath, but it's like your best friend in school that you grew up with, or your little brother or your sister. Y'all kind of like in a brotherhood. You're going to do more for your sister than you would for the next person. You're going to keep lies for your sister or your relative. Same with your child. So that brotherhood is comparison to that, to where they're going to do anything to keep that brotherhood quiet. They're going to do anything to get orders from them and all that. So Kaepernick's with them boys, man. So he has to be this figure on TV that's promoting racial integration. And like I told y'all, they want us all to be angry, and they got to understand the way we think shifts the reality. People don't understand how powerful the human is, all right? You as a human is very powerful. You control reality. You are a fucking amazing individual. Imagine you going to a gas station and you're snappy with a lady at the register, and it ruins her day and she goes and gets to a car accident. You doing that one thing changed the whole life. You inflict lives every day. And the way we think can change shit. Like, your thoughts can come to reality, and people don't know that. That's why they try to put superheroes on our face and shit instead of showing us what our true power is. Our way we think. And you get a bunch of people thinking one way, it can turn to a reality. So we all have to be in this reality where everybody's mad at something. So that's why you have religion there to stir up the pot. You add in the new gay and trans movement. That's stirring up the pot. So now we upset with them and like a fake war. Like, people really give a fuck about what the hell they're doing in their lives. Like, they had to put the marriage thing. Well, you know, they're not allowed to get married. Well, you know what? Religion says you can't get married. So now you got the dour religion person like, well, this is my religion says this. So it stirred up a bunch of shit. And that's where that shit came from. Next year, there'll be more black deaths. The black on white crime has been TV's #1 seller for the past 100 years. They gotta talk about that shit. I don't know if TV been out for that long, but they gotta talk about that shit. Even when the news, it sells. They make a villain by making our neighborhoods poor. They make a hero by giving you your standard white cop raised up, wanting to do this. You put the drugs in it, and now you place all that shit on the news. Now your average white person scared of black people, and your average black person hate white people, all because of what's on TV. And we're not even thinking about fixing the problem. Let's fix the hood, you know? Kaepernick ain't thinking about fixing the hood, you know? So they want us all have this idea in our mind, and social engineers all have thinking on the same page. They keep, I'm guarantee you next year is gonna be worse shit. It's only gonna get worse. That's all it's gonna be. It's only gonna get worse from here because people are waking up, but they still sleep. You know, people waking up, but nobody wants to take action. Everybody's scared to die. You know, that's what's going to be. And motherfuckers are getting laid down. Niggas is getting tucked in. People who step up and talk are getting tucked in, or their jobs getting took. You know what I'm saying? And this whole Kaepernick thing, dude, you be coming off the bench right now. I understand you want that check. Yo, $1 million don't last long. I understand on our level being broke, where we at, $1 million do me right now. But they ain't gonna do Cap right now. Cap got a lot of shit. He probably paid for his mama a mortgage. He probably bought his sister a car. You gotta look, these celebrities be broke because they taking care of like 100 people. He need that NFL check. But I really think he's more concerned. If he needed to check, he would have shut the fuck up, signed everything, did what he had to do, tried to get back in. But I feel like they're both trying to play each other. He was trying to play them, they're trying to play him. And it ended up with this. But he knows that black dollar is very important. So he needs to get black people back on his side any way he can. And he needs to keep this going. This whole, him kneeling, this is like, damn, I'm on to something. I'm on to something. We might can do this. So, I mean, I talked about that enough. I'm pretty sure nobody even going to sit here to the whole 20-minute mark. But it's the boy Duane McClean at Duane McClean TV. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Donate to that Cashapp. Hit that Cashapp up. You know what I'm saying? This channel is not going to be monetized no time soon. I'm probably going to get, when YouTube change their policy up, probably going to be a wrap for me. But I'm having fun while it's lasting. So y'all all be safe out there. Y'all keep y'all heads up. It's the boy Duane McClean. I'm out this bitch. Y'all be safe.